Here we go. Let's first of all put this in fraction form like this. Now I'll start off by splitting these up. I'll show the multiplication there between the whole number like that. Now I'm going to do some simplifying. Now here I can see that the whole numbers can both be divided by 2, so I'll do that first. That becomes a 1. That becomes a 2. Now in the surd part here, I could break this up into root 3 times 2 and this bottom one into root 5 times 2, which I could then cut into a root 3 and a root 2 on top, a root 5 and a root 2 on top, and then both the 2's would cancel out, or I can just divide this by 2 and this by 2, and that has exactly the same effect. So what I get from that is 1 times root 3 over 2 times root 5, which of course 1 times root 3 is just root 3, and 2 times root 5 is 2 root 5. Let's have a look at another one. Again, the first step is to put them in fraction form. Oops, 21. Just a sec. Let's put the 21 there instead of some other number. And then the 6 root 14 there. Now I can expand this and put the times in, I can break them up into factors, I can do whatever I like, but I know that I've got whole numbers and I've got surd parts, and they need to be treated separately. So the whole numbers first. 6 and 9 are both in the 3 times tables, so I'm going to divide both of them by 3. There. Now to deal with the surd parts, again separately, 21 and 14 are both in the 7 times table, so I can divide both of those parts by 7. That becomes a 3, and that becomes a 2. And what I'm left with, nice and quickly this time, is 3 root 3 over 2 root 2. Let's have one more just for good measure. And lucky last. First thing is to put it into fraction form. And again, whole numbers first. 3 and 15 are both in the 3 times tables. Divide both of them by 3. Having a look at the surd part, 10 and 15 are both in the 5 times tables, so I can divide both of those parts by 5, pardon me. And then I can just write down the remaining parts. So I've got 5 root 2 left on top, and 1 root 3 down the bottom, or just root 3, like that.